Is it normal for a 4-month-old baby to only be taking 30 to 40-minute naps? Hi, I'm Kat. I'm a pediatric sleep consultant, and I actually think that this question might just be my number one question that I get from families. This is a very typical sign of the 4-month sleep regression. In a nutshell, your baby stops sleeping like a newborn and they start sleeping like we do as adults. Here's what happens. If you look at this graph, it will show you that there are 4 defined stages of sleep, and that makes up a sleep cycle. These stages of sleep are REM and non-REM sleep. Stage 1 is a light stage of sleep when your little one is drowsy. Their eyes might open and close, but they're in the falling asleep process. Stage 2 is also a light stage of sleep, but your little one starts to disengage from their surroundings. Stage 3 is when your baby is in their deepest of sleep. This is when their breathing slows, they're very quiet when they sleep, and you can definitely tell they're in that deep restorative sleep. And stage 4 is their REM sleep, which is the dreaming stage. After these stages of sleep, your little one can have either a partial waking or a full waking. In terms of timing, a sleep cycle like this, when they go through the 4-month sleep regression, will last typically anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes during the day, and overnight, a typical sign is anywhere between 90 to 120 minutes. This is where sleep consultants like me will tell you it's a great time to start working on your little one's self-settling skills. The reason for that is however your little one falls asleep at the beginning of their naps and their bedtime is the same thing that is needed for them to fall back asleep when they wake up after a sleep cycle. So if your baby is rocked to sleep, shushed to sleep, patted to sleep, fed to sleep, or if you're co-sleeping, when they wake up after going through one of those sleep cycles, they will likely need that same thing for them to fall back asleep again. This is why I've just come up with a new mini program for 3 to 4 months. This is a really exhausting stage because what can happen for some babies is they start waking up every 1 to 2 hours every night and they're having short naps all day long. So the mini program is only 40 minutes long and it's specifically designed for 3 and 4-month-old babies only. This isn't typical sleep training. It really is just designed just for this age to really gently work on their settling skills, but also to start working with their circadian rhythm and start to work towards getting a consistent and predictable sleep schedule. If you want to learn more, if you click under my photo, it's the second option from the top and you can access that and start that straight away. This is not cry it out. The settling techniques that you're gradually working with your little one on are very gentle. You're very active in helping them to fall asleep. You're with them the entire time and there is no cry it out. I hope this helps. For more baby and toddler sleep tips, make sure you follow for more.